and welcome to Higher Playing Games. My name is Simon and this is Knack 2. I hope you're all well and having a grand Tuesday so far. It's pissing down with rain and so I'm slightly worried about my internet connection because sometimes that seems to drop me off, so apologies if this stops mid-stream. So yeah, welcome to Knack 2. I've been quite looking forward to this. Lots of people have been saying, oh, it's dumb, it's stupid, and it's like a platformer without the depth. Great, give me that. This is my year of gaming where things have been much more happier and fun with that. So this is chapter 2. I've already completed chapter 1 just to get myself used to the controls and stuff like that, because it's been a while since I played Knack 1. And actually I do need to go back and do that game properly. But yeah, rather impressed with this so far, so let's continue on with numero 2. Chapter 2, rather. So, you play as this guy called Knack, if you've not played the first one. And the wonders of Knack, die, damn you, are that you're a mechanical being put together by some energy. And your size can go up and down. Oh, hello, Colonel Noodle. You're a bit late, mate. But yeah, the whole idea is that you're supposed to... So you can see up on the top left-hand corner, I'm 4'10" at the moment. Let me just get this to get some strength back. But yeah, the more of those parts that you kind of pick up, the better and more braver and bigger and more powerful.
Hello. Nice weather, isn't it?
Hello. Oh, I can't punch them. That's a shame. You can't control the camera. But so far I've not run into camera problems. Yet. He says. There you go. Can you see the way how he like deforms and comes back together? I love the animation for Knack. And so you can press R1 and kind of flip back and forth between them. So that's like miniature Knack at his most tiniest. And if you press R1, it kind of flips back again. But this is me very much in the tiniest forms of Knack.
Sure feels nice.
Yeah, it's a perfect day.
Also, big shout out for the soundtrack so far. I'm loving it.
What do you think's up with all the water wheels?
Hydroelectricity. Those water wheels power the whole area.
He is like Lego, Colonel Noodle. But just not bricky. And like any good self-respecting platformer, there are various different things that you can do along the way. So if I actually go back down to tiny mode, you can get across like the tinier ledges. Look, you can still hit things, and you can get through little tiny little cracks. Oh, that I was going to say that's a... Ew. Oh, let me turn you up just to make sure that you get heard on the stream there, Colonel. I love Little Big Planet. Such a big fan of that game series in general. Ah, fell off. Never mind. But because this stuff hasn't gone away anywhere, I can press... So long as I can get back to my bricks, I can regrow again. But there are points where actually you'll get...
Enjoy your hike.
You'll get stuck where you can't actually get those bricks back. So you need to be wary of that, because sometimes it might mean that you have to be tiny or big or whatever. But this is a proper hark back to what I call the golden age of platformers, and that is no bad thing whatsoever. the PS2 is still my favourite era of games, I think. So like under here, we won't actually survive that, so we'll have to R1 it.
MM did the best job at LBP.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to what they do with dreams, actually. Like that, I don't know why. Oh, because that doesn't look harsh. Hey, okay.
You really came here all by yourself.
Think of me as a fellow adventurer.
The funny thing is, I'm playing LBP3, playing Asterisk.
Ah, good man. So the controls for this game are so fluid and beautiful. Oh, hello.
Both of you, stand back.
So, you can use a shield, which is quite handy. Let's get rid of you. Your kick has much wider range than your punch, but takes a little while to get kind of going.
Those goblins are everywhere.
No
And-
kidding. As soon as you get out of the city, there they are.
As you can see, where I've collected more stuff, my height is now 5'1", so I'm slightly higher again. There's
Kick punch that reminds me of PTR.
indeed. I can't quite get up there yet.
GTG.
Catch you later, Noodles. Noodles can't be beat. Ah, got that wrong. But you can deflect stuff back like that with the shield, which is mega handy. And as you can see, I'm getting blue orbs, which means that when I get all the way around to that circle, I get to 1, and then I've got a power up that I can use to unlock more things that I can do with Knack. Here we go. Ooh, not quite a 1. Okay. Okay. Hey peeps. You've also got the dash ability with the right stick. And there you go, so it can tell you with the R1 where you can and can't shrink. And when you need to, so. And then because we can still get our stuff back. Oh no, we're going to have to use that to get up. Okay. Like it. Hey, there we go. There we go. That's the first bit of our power up ready. Hopefully. I'd love to know how those guys are getting across everywhere. Love the soundtrack. It's so good. Doink. say. That looked a bit tight. Ah, no. No, no, no. So you have that double jump, and then you still have the little glide bit at the end, which is kind of cool. So it can get you extra length. Not that I'm a size queen, but you know what I mean. There we go, that makes us grow a little bit more. Oh, we did. It was that I thought I could see. I've got a knack, boom boom, for finding hidden locations. Sorry, that's the worst pun that I will do on the stream. Getting used to. Ah, okay. Doodles. He's rather cute. There's a diddy. A diddy knack.
Why no doctor today? He said he'd join us.
Something came up. Wouldn't say what it was.
Betcha the doctor just wanted to skip all the climbing.
Probably.
Ooh, dodging now. Can I? Oh, can I kick you over the edge? Yes! Oh, I like it. Good shout, Knack. Good shout. I have to say, actually, that the combat, whilst it looks like it looks like it's not got depth to begin with, but it's so fluid and.
Watch your step, Knack. It's a long way down.
Thank you. It's. Oh no, silly me. It's more responsive than you initially think that it is, I think, and more in depth. Take that, goblin. Ooh, hang on. Okay, that's 2 bits done.
This place is just crawling with goblins.
It wasn't like this the last time I came here.
Press the wrong button. I keep getting confused between L1 and R1 for blocking. And of course the other one makes you small again. Bye bye. So sad. There we go. I think once I've got that initial problem out of the way, we'll be okay.
And now, through the goblin-infested forest.
A great explorer like me would expect nothing less. Carry on.
Lucas, Ryder, see these blue crystals?
Wow.
Check this out.
Sweet!
We run into some goblins, Lucas. They're all yours.
Yeah, I'll show Knack some new moves.
Like it lots. Oh, okay. Have it. Thank you. This looks... okay. Oh, I like the getting stuck in the mud. That's interesting. As we're getting bigger.
This way, Knack.
Come in. See, when I think back to my golden years of playing platforming games and really enjoying myself, it's these types of games that come to the fore. I mean, I love me like a narrative adventure and all of that stuff, but
I see some goblins up ahead.
it's all about good fun gameplay for me. Ah! Gotta get that perfected. Thanks. Oh, nice. So that yellow stuff, if you've not played this before, is it's a shield, essentially. So you don't take any health damage whilst you've still got some orange shield left. Gives the impression that there's... oh, okay, no, that's just a secret. Okay. I was going to say, it gives the impression that there's almost like multiple ways through, but I don't think there is.
Thought we lost you there.
Ah. Yeah, look. I'm a bit stuck. Hero moment. I was going to do a
From
deflector,
shape, it looks
but no.
like High Goblin ruins to me.
High goblins. Different from the ones we usually run into?
Oh, very. They're long gone now, though.
Don't like anything else that we could push that around with. Okay. Just check. Yeah, thought as much. Ooh, what's that? You've found a hidden treasure. Try and find as many hidden gadgets and relics as you can. There are 100 to find in total. Okay, so it okay, right. It blocks you when that comes up. Fair enough. Clearly, it does not want you to see the fact that I got a sunstone bomb. Oh, trophy. Bit of a weird thing to have as a blocked gameplay, though. I won't judge. I shall just Onward.
This gate was most likely constructed as a defense against intruders.
Interesting, right?
Well, actually common in these kind of ruins.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
Your uncle has only one fear. Bees.
I know you have others.
So much yellow around. Oh, hello.
Thank you!
That's lovely, but where do I get it? I thought that was going to be a good little extra. Never mind. Right, apologies. I shall try that again. As always, if anyone has any comments or questions about the game so far, please do leave them in the
Looks like a rock
comments.
fell from higher up. How do we get past it?
Do I do something naughty? Either on the stream or
You got
after the
this,
stream.
Knack. Show us how it's done. Good going, Knack.
Such power.
I've just got a knack for it. Lol. That's probably not a good idea. really haven't got that down to a T yet. I'll get there.
Pickle, my pickle.
Oh, hey Moose. How are you doing, my good man? You are missed. Lost to the world of Overwatch. Never to be seen ever again. Not the same trick twice.
Blizzard sucked my soul away. I need someone to come rescue me.
I'll come rescue you.
So you've really never been here before?
Hard
And
to
I'll bring
believe,
pizza.
huh? But it's true.
Well, lean back.
That's lovely that that's the door.
Can't
I
go
feel like
further
there's
without
probably a
opening this
secret
gate.
here. Yeah,
You're up again, Knack!
I'm coming! La la la!
Why does the bot voice sound CHINASE?
Doesn't sound Chinese at all. Ah. But it's from my phone anyway. I have to do things lo-fi on this channel. I only do well on niche games.
I said that just to fit in that parappa meme.
Yes.
Let's do this.
Hoping I get enough blue baubles to actually show you. I mean, I'll dive into the menu if we don't anyway, but I want to actually show you the power-up stuff anyway. Like, but actually is part of the game, not just me touring you around the menu. Oh, that was probably not your finest moment there, Smithy. Hey, there we go. We can learn new skills. Press the touchpad. So the skills menu that you've got in this game, initially you only get like this segment to play as because it tells you that these are core skills that you need to do. So you can't.
Size SOS. Please handle me with care, Guru, and 2002.
And you can get around various different stuff on here. So we can dodge, speed up, or multi-punch. I think we'll go with a multi-punch. Thank you very much. Kick, punch, and we'll remember. Seems quite handy.
Oopsies.
Oh. double kill.
Message retracted. Message retracted.
I feel like that dash is not going to be useful for those types of environments because it's going to
Wait
leave
up, Knack!
you here. Oh, it's running off without me.
I'm glad we're finally out of the woods.
Goblin pyramids. Is that what you wanted to show me?
That's part of it. Come on.
Well, let's get
How
going
are those
then.
kids crossing those big gaps?
With their almighty thighs. That's what they... Lots of gaps for tiny Knack to get in. Which way should we go?
These buildings are huge. How did the goblins ever build them?
Back then, they had an empire that stretched all across this world.
Ooh, didn't spot you. You shit.
Vision, casino, it's all in the mind.
Be careful in there!
Ah. So whenever that stuff comes up, that means that you can't get anything back. Look, so all of my parts are now stuck. So I've got to continue on. Be tiny. So it's cute Knack time. Being slightly angry with a vase. Ooh. That looks like something we can pull at a later date, but not now.
But Knack is never cute, lol.
He's cute. I think he's cute. Ah, there we go. Sorry. My bad.
Don't forget your parts!
Is cute or zero well.
Show him.
Dosho, casino, it's all in the mind. Dosho, casino, it's all in the mind.
I will mute this if that continues, sir. It's all very well loving the noodle, but... we are playing Knack 2 at the moment. Hey, we're getting bigger.
These old ruins are riddled with puzzles and traps.
How do they get in there? Not even that can get us then. Okay.
Dot Demon HT9AST on his apple joint. Read that backwards.
Ah, okay. That makes sense. Work.
strange. Doors were all open last time.
Huh. Interesting.
Fusion, casino, it's all in the mind.
It's going to get very old very quickly. Right. Oh, right. So how do we? Have I made a boo boo?
XDDD.
Oh no, it's over there. Okay.
Sorry, sir, this is a Christian server, no swearing.
Oh, Christ. I jumped a little too much. There we go. Diddly done.
Those puzzles were no match for our wits.
Our wits? Knack was the one that solved it.
I was going to say, give me some Jews, Mr. Blondie. Wah.
Have you heard of Tattletale?
I have heard of Tattletale. I have it actually. Evil Furby strikes again, essentially, isn't it?
I forgot if you played it.
I've not played it on the channel.
Tattletale is a horror game about a Christmas present. You sneak into the basement to find and open your presents. But then something hard. XDDD.
It is very good. I'm not so great at horror games, I must admit, which is why you generally find me playing these types of games instead. At a tender age of 33, and yeah, it's I know where my strengths are, but one day I'll get around to playing Tattletale on the channel. I do own it. I've not really played it though.
We need to head up through here next.
But then
Gotcha.
something happens. Asterisk Lenny asterisk.
Hey, we're getting bigger. 8 foot tall. How did they get out? The magic non-player characters strike again. Not that I'm complaining. I'm thoroughly enjoying this game. Thank you for tagging me in activity leaderboard. Oh, hello. Discount Shrek.
I hate being still.
Get him, Knack!
Was this a quite I hate being still. Good asterisk.
Oh, crumbs. If you could die now, that would be great. Ha!
Watch out! There's more of them!
Oh, crumbs.
I wanna see what the chat got from these Japanese.
I'm not sure if it does actually. Oh yes, invisible. So you get rid of the chunky one. Woo! Nicely done. I like the cheeky nod to Knack 2 as in the numeral 2 there as well.
BTW, that means onion.
Most impressive.
Oh, hello. Nice obelisk. the way how it just crumples under.
Oh God.
Oh, it can't be.
Can't be what, Uncle?
If that's what I think it is, it could be a significant archaeological find.
If you could get it out of the mud, that is.
Maybe I can help with that. You boys sit tight.
Ah, Knack.
Is the statue really that special?
Can't be sure yet.
I feel like Knack could quite happily.
Translate to English XD.
I feel like Knack could be
Counting on
voiced
you,
by
Knack.
Samuel L. Jackson, and all would be fine. Oh, why are these things so annoying? Ah, schnauzers. I was going to say, I knew he was going to go then. My fault.
Counting on you, Knack.
God. Ah. Oh, I didn't realise I was still a tiddly. I keep pressing the wrong button. Right. If you can get your L1 and your R1 sorted out, you will be fine with the combat. This is just me being generally a bit crap today. I'm so sorry. Oh, doing stupid things like that. Right, we will try it one more time.
Are you British?
I'm counting on you, Knack.
I am British, yes. There we go. Still wasn't perfect, but we got there in the end. What's that? Aha.
Getting Chinese.
Good job, Knack. Keep it going.
Just a little more! Try the chain!
Instead of getting worse on Parappa 2.
Oh, okay.
Getting Chinese.
If that continues...
Microscopic dog.
Whilst I appreciate your love for Parappa 2, I shall probably mute you if this continues. This is about Knack today. We have plenty of love for Parappa on the channel. And we can do something lovely for Parappa at a later date.
Can I say Lily?
does... Okay. Oh, what a ladybug. Oh, no. Don't. Seems so sad when that happens. Oh. Smash it up, baby!
Rip ladybug.
I think... I'm loving that jump.
According to all known laws of aviation, a bee should not be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. I'm sorry that Noob is dead.
To be fair, that does sound a little bit like my general bodily abilities. Ah. Oh, you twit. There we go. And pull it back. Thank you. No, not as much. Oh.
The movie script. Lol. According to all known laws of aviation, a bee should not be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground.
We did hear that one first time. Oh, okay. Right. Ooh, lots of stuff. Yeesh. 10-foot tall Knack. Loving that. I wish I could do that with just my general body.
See Lippers inventory category deeples. Deeples boom bykeeper off sale group bykeeper off sale work bykeeper off sale SLID
Oh,
bykeeper.
shush. Okay, so I'll turn off the chat. Thank you very much for people wanting to ruin things by being silly. What we got to round this off with? Oh, that's an unfortunate face.
That'll do it.
They said it would never be found.
What?
What you're looking at is a monument to one of our earliest victories in the Crystal Wars.
Who's the caveman?
Marius. He's known as a great hero.
He's so fierce.
Fierce enough to beat the High Goblins and their robot warriors.
High goblins, huh?
The High Goblins are a different bunch from Gundahar and his kind.
How come I've never heard of him?
I guess they don't teach that side of the story anymore. The High Goblins haven't been seen since the wars. Amazing.
Oh. There's more amazing up ahead. Come on.
Well, I wouldn't miss it for the world.
So, that statue of Marius was a major find, huh?
Indubitably. I can't wait to tell my archaeologist friends about it.
How much more able we are able to do now that we've got 11 feet of Knack. So good. Right. That's probably not a good idea, Smithy. Right. But also how those are now one-punch kills. Oh, what's in here? Hello. Thank you. I feel so sad for all the ladybirds who are just smashing to shit. They just have the one. Yeah.
Knack, look out!
Bye-bye. So not sad. I also like the progression of Knack as a character because you may not necessarily get new moves as you go through a level unless you get to unlock them, but the progression of going up and down and feeling the strength change is quite a liberating experience because you feel so much more freer with ginormous Knack, I think, which makes you really appreciate his skills. Right into the camera. Ah, oh hello. Nice. I was doing that with cars, to be fair, in chapter 1. I'd forgotten that you could. Idiot. Aha. Oh, this will be another thing, so the gameplay will go a bit... Receiving friends items. The treasure chest produced a random item if you're signed into the PlayStation Network that friends have that play the game. You can see what they found when they open the treasure chest. You can also see... So this is the same from before. Okay. So I can have a ruby relic. Let's have one of those. Ooh, trophy. Crystal relic collector. Man for do. So that's the same before. You could leave stuff for other people in other games and stuff like that, which I quite like that whole idea. Run, Forrest, run! Oh, hang on, is that a hole? No, it's shadow.
Watch your head, buddy.
Feeling I did that wrong. Did that right though. Right, let's chuck some rocks. I like the way how the NPCs are hiding. Ah! Fuck you then. Right, let's dive into the touchpad. What else can we get? Attack speed up. Multi-punch. Okay. Now let's do dodge speed. Since dodging is becoming a thing. See his fluidity coming into form there. I like it lots. How was that? Okay.
Finally. It's just through here.
Explorers first.
Surprise! It's cool, isn't it? What's wrong?
It's a battlefield, Lucas.
Yeah, from like 2 billion years ago.
I'm with your uncle on this one.
Oh, well, you two, come on. They probably haven't moved since that rock war.
Crystal War.
Whatever.
I sense foreboding.
Maybe he's right. These things are dead as doornails.
Now, these doornails were once the vanguard of the Goblin army.
Were.
I guess.
Cool. Still cool, but... Knack!
When you said come out for a hike, I didn't think we'd be fighting killer attack robots.
Sorry. That was definitely not part of the plan. What's waking them up?
No idea.
Maybe you with your sword. Oh, comes.
Knack, look out! There's more coming!
What? we was missing. Good. Onward! It's like a Lego game. I can't help but just want to smash everything.
Starting again.
There we go. Saved by the bell.
Just a few left.
You can do it, Knack.
It's remembering to block. Ouch.
This way.
Run!
They're shooting at us!
Run! Knack, can you get that rock?
That's it! Keep going! Almost got it!
That should do it.
Yeah, no way they can follow us now.
Oh, don't say that.
Look out! Here they come again!
Oh, that was harsh.
Come on up.
No broken
Thanks
arms.
for the save.
Oh, I like coming back to where we are, only now we're massive. Oh, no. And so what were jumps are now no longer jumps at all. A great bit of level design. I really like that.
The vanguard of the Goblin army? Seriously?
Are you sure you didn't do anything to the robots, Lucas?
Maybe flip a switch or something.
I didn't do anything. You saw them. They just came to life.
Most peculiar. Let's call the doctor once we get airborne. Doctor, wait till I tell you what we ran into.
Angry robots, by any chance?
Yeah, giant angry zombie robots.
One step behind again, Lucas. That's yesterday's news. It's happening all over. I'm headed up to the monastery at Norcliffe. You can meet me there.
Roger that, Doc.
Ryder! Well, well, well. Quite an exciting morning you've had.
Indeed it was, Doctor.
What's going on?
We're not exactly sure, but the monks have a few ideas. How's life in the big city, boys?
I'm doing great. He's,
Don't listen to him. We're fine.
We do miss you, boys.
Lucas, are you sure you're okay? Charlotte worries.
Well, we're fine. Honest.
Preparations to make, but I'm happy so far with your work. Very good. You're dismissed. Thank goodness.
Xander, I'd like you to meet
Lucas and Knack. Thank you so much for coming. I'm Xander. I oversee the Order of Monks here at the monastery. This is Ava, our youth leader.
It's an honor to finally meet you.
Is it because she's
We've
young?
heard great stories about your achievements.
It's all in a day's work, really.
I fear we have more work ahead. As you already know, the robots from the Crystal Wars are rising.
I'm sorry, I don't know much about this Crystal War. Or the monks, for that matter.
Story time!
It's true, my order is not the leaders of mankind as we once were.
Perhaps I can explain the Crystal Wars. It's easy to think of the goblins as primitive creatures who live in the wilderness.
And Smelly. Don't forget Smelly.
But the truth is, at the time of the Crystal Wars, the goblins had a highly developed civilization. They were known then as the High Goblins, a proud and cruel race.
Minister?
Always at war with humankind over the resources they prized most. Crystals, a potent energy source that could be found only in the human territories. The High Goblin leader, a master engineer by the name of Uric, created an army of warrior robots to solve the human problem once and for all. These robots are what we now call the ancient weapons. The humans of that time, our primitive ancestors, were taken completely by surprise at the appearance of Uric and his army. The High Goblin Empire expanded rapidly as their forces rampaged across the country, bringing destruction and death. It was a dark time, and we might not have survived. But a hero emerged. Our founder, Marius. To Uric's surprise, the strength of the robots was outmatched by Marius's ingenuity. Armed with only rocks, vines, traps, and rock hunting, Marius and his troops were able to defeat high-tech weaponry 10 times their size. He led his people to victory that day and for many more to come. The shells of their robot foes littered the landscape as a reminder to all that might oppose them.
It's amazing.
But somehow, 2 centuries later, these ancient robots are coming back to life.
We need to stop these weapons and
Should
discover who's
recycle?
behind this.
We're in.
Now, do you two understand what you're getting into? This isn't your typical Sunday hike.
We can handle it. Right, Knack?
I love
Knack?
their noses.
Are those? How can it be?
You are not the only one who can create life from relics, Doctor.
Knack, we have work to do. You can check out your cousins later. So, where do we begin?
There is a nearby mountain pass where my ancestors stopped the ancient weapons. They have begun to stir again.
We'd best take a look.
Like, right now.
It's too late in the day to cross the mountain pass. Ava will take you there in the morning.
There are other things we can do until we depart.
What do you have in mind?
Here at the monastery, we celebrate the martial arts above all else.
Begin!
Uh-oh. And I say that is where we call this a day for the stream. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Really enjoying Knack, loving it to bits. You guys all take care. If you've got any questions, please leave it in the comments below. And yeah, stay tuned for more games here on Higher Plane Games on YouTube. Bye for now.